Actually, before I get into talking about how the unit actually functions, let me just walk through the tools since it's here. You've got various icons which you can tap on for your settings with controls to how the unit itself operates. The language, navigation, the display, basically. Well, various modes you can set. Navigation, you can set, faster time, that type of thing. Display, you can set the brightness, the color mode. It'll work in 2 color modes depending on the time of day, which is really cool. It'll basically, the map, which we'll jump ahead here real quick, depending on the time of day, it will automatically adjust the display. Right now it's in night mode because I'm filming this at night here, which is a black background on the main map screen. During daylight, that turns white, and it automatically occurs at a certain time. And here's one thing, and I hate jumping around on this, that does annoy me about this unit, my main annoyance with this unit. I think because it is, like I said, the traffic and other data services are provided by Google, they pump in these little pop-ups which advertise local, depending on your location, various businesses in your area. And you can tap on these and it'll show you where they are, that type of thing. I mean, overall, it doesn't hinder performance, it's just annoying, just like, I guess, online ads. So just want to make sure you guys are aware. It happens at various times. You could be driving and they'll pop up and eventually they'll disappear. But I just want to make sure you're aware of that. So that's the basic function. So let's talk about how it works. You've got the view map, which will show you the current map. You've got an icon here which shows you your traffic status. Clicking that, you can show the traffic map. And the routes that it covers will be highlighted in green. I believe it's green, yellow, and red depending on the status of the road. So visually you'll know, is it a major holdup, is it just slow traffic, or is it green for everything's good. So we'll switch back to the normal map here. On this screen, while you're driving, and I'll show this in the next part here. I'll actually plot out a route and show you how the voice prompts work and the navigation prompts. From this screen, you can select your data that you want displayed on the screen. Basically, it's in this icon area here. You can choose your direction of travel, elevation, or time of day. Same thing for the other one. But this one shows you your overall trip computer. Your mileage since you last reset the trip computer, fuel costs, your bearing, your elevation. Scroll down, you get more like what your maximum speed was. Oops, it's only 70 miles an hour in that range. Sorry about that. How much time you spent moving, how much time you spent stopped, overall average, overall times, that type of thing. It's pretty cool, the little data points to have handy. And that pretty much covers it when it's just on and you're not have an active route set up in the GPS. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'll show you how it works as far as plotting an actual route. You're going to hit this big where to icon. And from this screen, you can, if you know the address, you can go ahead and spell the city and it'll continue on to ask you for the street address, and you can plot it from there. If you've set a home location, you can just hit that icon and it will automatically route you home no matter where you are. You can use the Google services here to do a local search, and you can search for things like fuel, lodging, food and drink, banks, shopping, transit, airports, that type of thing. Parking if you're in a city, which is very handy. Entertainment places, clubs, bars, that type of thing. Recreational spots, parks, that things like that. Attractions, depending on what's in the area, theme parks, I guess. Hospitals, auto services, and community type things, depending on where you are. You can also, let me go back here, you can also just type in a name and do a search. Very similar to using Google Online. Although I will say this, when you're using it and it's searching, it does take I don't want to say a large amount of time. It could, depending on how long, or how eclectic or whatever you're looking for. It can be as quick as just a couple seconds to 20 to 30 seconds. Just really depends on what you're looking for. You can also hit this if you've already found things and want to go back later. Points of interest in the area. Same thing as before that I talked about. You can spell a name. Let's say you're looking for a specific museum or that type of thing. White pages search within here. This is cool. You can do in your area, it will automatically plot out the closest gas stations and show you, it may not be too easily seen, but it'll show you what the current gas prices are. So if you're driving, say you're on a trip and you're really concerned about saving your pennies, you can have it route to a specific gas station. You can also change your fuel type from this screen. You've got favorites, which is cool. Once you found a place, you can save it to your favorites list. Let's say it's I don't know, a national park, and later on, a couple months later, you want to go back. If it's saved to your favorites, instead of having to do a search, you can just hit that, boom, hit it, and be on your way. Movie times in your area, you can check out. And again, I believe these are all provided through the Google. Local events, you've got everything, you know, art community, so you can search on local events in your area or whatever area you're in. If you're looking for a specific intersection, you can do that here also. And if you've downloaded any additional maps, you can access them under the extras menu. Let's say you just want to go to Boston. You can hit the cities I type in, Boston, Mass, and go. And it'll just route you basically into the general area of that particular city or location. You can save a route. Let's say the GPS always wants to route you in a certain direction, but you know because of construction or traffic that it's better to take a different way. You can save that particular route and then just come back here, tap this, and just have it reload that route automatically and have it follow it for you. You can also browse the map. Let's say you have a vague idea, you remember where it is, you can just tap and set that as your end location. And then coordinates. If you really into it and you actually have the GPS coordinates of where you're going, you can type them in there and find it that way. Let me go back here. I think that was everything under that menu. Yeah.